What if I told you that by the year 2050, the ground beneath your feet will no longer be the center of human civilization, and the streets you know today will slowly become relics of the past? Imagine waking up one morning, stepping outside, and instead of hearing engines and horns, you hear almost nothing because the traffic has moved above you. You look up, and there they are, highways suspended in midair, glowing softly as streams of autonomous luxury vehicles glide silently between skyscrapers. No congestion, no red lights, no chaos, just smooth, synchronized motion across a second world built in the sky. By 2050, cities will no longer expand outward across land. They will rise upward into layered vertical ecosystems where life happens on multiple levels. Ground streets will become pedestrian sanctuaries filled with greenery, while mobility shifts into structured aerial corridors mapped by artificial intelligence in real time. Cars will not simply drive. They will think, predict, and coordinate with thousands of other vehicles simultaneously, communicating at speeds faster than human reaction. Steering wheels will disappear. Fuel stations will vanish. Traffic lights will become unnecessary. Vehicles will glide through invisible digital lanes, guided by AI systems that eliminate collisions before they even have the chance to occur. Some vehicles will lift vertically, transforming from ground transport into silent flying pods, moving seamlessly between different layers of the city, from street level to sky bridges, hundreds of meters above the earth. In mere minutes, skyscrapers will no longer stand as isolated towers. They will twist, merge, and interconnect in midair, forming elevated districts suspended between structures of glass, steel, and light. Transparent bridges will stretch across the skyline, while entire neighborhoods rest on floating platforms, stabilized by advanced engineering and magnetic systems. Cascading waterfalls will flow down the sides of high-rise buildings, and vertical forests will climb upward through layers of architecture, merging nature with technology in ways that feel almost unreal. The sky itself will become organized infrastructure, divided into mobility lanes, where flying taxis dock directly into towers, where spiral highways curve upward like luminous ribbons, and where transport networks operate like a living circulatory system for the city. This transformation will not be driven by imagination alone. It will be born out of necessity. By 2050, global populations will be higher than ever, urban land will be more limited than ever, and climate pressures will demand smarter, more efficient design. Building upward will no longer be optional. It will be survival. Artificial intelligence will serve as the invisible brain behind this skybound civilization, analyzing billions of data points every second, adjusting traffic flows instantly, predicting structural maintenance before failure, optimizing energy consumption across entire districts, and preventing accidents before they occur. Cities will shift from reactive systems to predictive organisms. Noise pollution will dramatically decrease as electric propulsion replaces combustion engines, and air quality will improve as ground-level congestion fades away. The lower levels of cities will transform into open green spaces, cultural zones, and walkable environments free from heavy traffic, while transport flows silently above. Life inside these elevated urban worlds will feel surprisingly calm. Commutes that once consumed hours will shrink to minutes. Stress tied to traffic will dissolve. The luxury of 2050 will not be gold-plated surfaces or extravagant displays of wealth. It will be efficiency, silence, and time. Transport that arrives the moment you need it. Infrastructure that repairs itself. Cities that clean themselves. Systems that adapt to human patterns instead of forcing humans to adapt to them. Imagine standing on a sky bridge 600 meters above the ground, watching streams of vehicles glide below your feet through layers of illuminated air corridors, while beneath that, pedestrians move through gardens and public spaces, untouched by congestion. It will feel like stepping into science fiction, except it won't be fiction anymore. The foundations for this future are already visible today. Autonomous vehicle prototypes navigating city streets, urban air mobility systems completing test flights, architects designing vertical cities, connected by elevated transit networks. What seems radical now is simply early-stage evolution. By 2050, when people look down from floating highways at the old asphalt roads below, they may see them the way we see ancient ruins, reminders of how we once moved before intelligence reshaped mobility. Humanity will not just build taller buildings, It will construct an entirely new dimension of living space above the first one. Cities will become multi-layered ecosystems where ground, mid-air, and sky function together in harmony. And the most shocking realization will not be that we learned how to fly within our own cities, it will be how natural it feels once we do. The world above the ground will not feel like an experiment. It will feel inevitable. And when that day comes, the definition of a city will change forever.